In 2014, social worker, activist, and feminist writer Feminista Jones stated, "Black Twitter's historical cultural roots are the spirituals or work songs sung by slaves in the U.S. when finding a universal means of communication was essential to survival and grassroots organization." Throughout history, African Americans have faced much hindrance and suppression of the Black voice in the media, thus spawning various Black-owned publications such as Freedom's Journal, Marcus Garvey and the Unia's Negro World, the Chicago Defender, the Philadelphia Tribune, and New York's Amsterdam News. Today, social media sites, specifically Twitter, have become a new age digital form of Black racial discourse as well as an agenda setter for what people think and talk about in regards to activism and civil justice of African Americans.
Black Twitter is when African Americans come together on a social media to speak about current issues and topics that they have in common.
So what is Black Twitter? Like, how would I define it? I think Black Twitter is basically, it's what makes Twitter what it is. Because Black Twitter is basically, it's just a big conversation about a lot of different topics.
An entity of online Blacks on Twitter have formed a community on the site and have an immense influence on expression and calls to action. These have taken place notably after the deaths of Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown. The Black Lives Matter movement has been a controversial yet pivotal topic in recent years. It is commonly believed that the movement birthed the Black Lives Matter hashtag. However, the Black Lives Matter movement was derived from a 2013 hashtag in a post created following the death of Trayvon Martin, a 17-year-old Florida teen slain by George Zimmerman. This acquittal was just the beginning of the Black Lives Matter hashtag as well as the Black Lives Matter movement.
If there was another person, Spanish, white, Asian, if they came in the same situation that where Trayvon was, I think George would have reacted the exact same way.
The backlash on Twitter was quick and fierce. Shasta Merlot tweeted, "Good advice. If you're a juror of a pressure cooker case and lots of people hate you, wait a decade or two before your book deal." Someone else tweeted, "Let me get this straight. Juror B37 had a book deal less than 24 business hours after the verdict. Hashtag justice for Trayvon." Anger prompted Jeannie Lauren to start a Change.org petition, urging tweeters to protest. Within hours, the book deal was canceled.
I'm just shocked by the whole thing. I didn't think it would happen so soon. I didn't think it was going to be that easy.
It's part of a phenomenon called Black Twitter. Go with me here. Not all Black Twitterers are Black, and not all Black people who tweet are part of Black Twitter. But those who are tweet often about race, pop culture, and issues that interest the Black community.